For sale by owner horror story, not to lay it on too thick, but these are the kinds of things that can happen. So recently I was involved in a transaction. I was representing the seller of a property in New Hampshire, and he was selling the property for sale by owner. He was selling the property to a colleague in a workplace type setting. I got this property in New Hampshire. Oh, I always wanted to live in New Hampshire. Okay, I'll sell it to you. Okay, I'll buy it. Between the time of that conversation and the non-closing that we ultimately got stuck with, what we were left with was a very frustrating and very drawn out situation where nobody really knew what was happening. We had a mortgage company from out of town. We had a title company from out of town. We didn't have real estate agents involved in the transaction to keep people accountable and to keep the process moving forward. And then eventually, my client walked into the workplace one day and was informed by his colleague, also known as the buyer of his real estate, that he wasn't going to be moving forward with the transaction. Oh, and by the way, we had a bad contract in that deal because I came in late, so I wasn't able to help with the contract. So it was like an internet contract full of mistakes, not really applicable to this state. Not to turn this into a commercial for realtors, but realtors really do so much. They help with the distribution of information to everybody so that everybody knows what's happening with this transaction. And when you take the real estate agents out of it, in many cases, a lot of the transactions that I've been involved with, there's chaos and uncertainty, and we don't always get good outcomes. And then afterwards, people are wondering what went wrong. And the short answer is, well, you didn't hire a real estate agent.